Good morning, afternoon, evening. I think that's night. Good night. I think that's about it all covered. Just a spontaneous one here, really. Although I've got 4 video clips to show you, so I'll drop them in throughout. Only going to do an hour because I am at work today, but I got up very early because I got up early to do the bearing stream. I really enjoyed it. The day was just a lot longer. And so this morning I thought I'm going to do that again. And I did. And I did remember, I don't know if you were watching last night's stream, but I said I've got to do some work after. I had to make a marketing video. And I did. And I was like, whoa! I thought, hang on a minute, this is awesome. And then it was about 3 a.m. And I thought, right, don't sit up just doing nothing, sitting there watching things, trying to read Lord of the Bloody Rings again. I thought, go to bed and get up earlier. So I did. And I've been up for hours. It feels weird. But it's the sun's just on its way out here now. And I thought, essentially, this is my lunch break. And I thought, you know what? So I talked to some staff and said, look, I won't be available for an hour and a bit. I'm going to do a stream. And that's cool because I've been working all day. Got some lovely people in already. Hello, Tito, Campbell, Fionn, Ravenscroft. Yeah, I'm learning this. I'm learning this, Stephen. I'm absolutely learning this. Kajetil says, I'm changing my routine to get up in the mornings. Is one of the best things I ever... Oh, sorry. Changing my routines to get up in the mornings is one of the best things I ever did for my mood and mental health. Yeah. Now, I'm new to this concept, but it's already showing dividends. So, yeah, absolutely. I can see that already. And also it'll put me more in sync with my girlfriend. You know, it's not very nice putting her to bed and I lay there with her, you know, while she's falling asleep, and then I get up and work and I get up and do something, and then in the morning she's up bright and early and I'll be in bed till like midday, and it's already proving dividends. It's very strange. That's why I asked the community question I asked about how much. The community question, if you haven't seen it, link is at the top of the chat. Although, excuse me, should have done all this before. Oh, I haven't got my earphones in. Hang on a minute. Oh, Lord. How does this work? I don't really know how they work. They just seem to. It's like, I know I have to keep this open near the computer. Then I press that. My mouse is really on its way out now. I have to read. Oh, we're on. Oh, no, it's done. Job's a good one. I've got to say, I moan about computers a hell of a lot. But sometimes that's good because that works with my phone as well. If I want them for my phone, I put them in and it just works. So when it's like that easy, I'm like, technology. Pops Maillard, perhaps. Following your chat with Bear in the day, any chance you can get Dan on for a chat? While me and Dan are still friends, politically, I think we've separated. And I've invited him onto these streams many times. And I don't think that'll happen. It could do. I mean, Dan's a weird one. I mean, he's a lovely bloke, but I'm not good optics. That's why me and DOA don't talk. You know, I made a really good friendship with her, but they convinced her I was bad news. And it's just a terrible shame. Hello, Pags. I don't know what Bards is, but, you know, can't have it always. Hello, John. Nice to see you, mate. Hello, Paul. That's the spirit. Well, listen, I'll tell you. Hello, Jack. I did sort a lot of things out. I told you I started taking sleeping tablets, and sleeping tablets for someone with my personality soon become leisure tablets, soon become fun tablets, and yeah, with predictable results. But you know, I'd done what I needed to do. I scrapped off YouTube. I took a few weeks off work, and I thought, you need to make some changes, brother. But listen. This is really sweet what I'm about to tell you. She said that I can tell you, but she doesn't want to be. Hello, Ray. It's all right. You're here. No, he didn't. He didn't. But that's kind of assumed, you know. Probably for this one. I don't know. I reckon Rose would come in here one day. I can imagine seeing her. I talk to her occasionally. Yes, but I'm not. I've changed. You know, I got sick of it. I got sick of all that. I got sick of dealing with children. Not all of them, and a lot of them I have a lot of respect for. Anyway, listen to this. It's beautiful. This is beautiful. There's a most delightful out there. Now, for newcomers, most delightfuls are lurkers. They're people who watch the channel, but they don't engage in the chat. They're passive, and that's wonderful. And she said to me, she said, you can mention this if you want, because I know you probably will, because that's what you do. Just don't mention who I am. I thought, all right. And she said, can you occasionally wear your hat, please? It was so sweet. She said, because I've never bought any merchandise off of anyone, and I bought your hood. I got my mum to buy me your hooded top, the really high quality one. There was two hooded tops, and one of them was like big and thick and chunky, with your hat and glasses logo on the front. She said, I've never bought any YouTubers merch. And she said, it's my favorite item of clothing. Everyone mentions it and asks what it is. And she said, and since you've stopped wearing your hat, it feels a bit obsolete. And I thought, see, she said, maybe you could just wear your hat occasionally. I mean, I'm guessing she's sort of 16, 17. If you're asking your mum to buy you a birthday present, and by the tone of the email, she's, you know, and she just doesn't want her favorite T-shirt to be obsolete. So I said, yeah, for sure. Like today, it's 29 degrees, which is cool for Cambodia, so I can get away with it. Yeah, all right, Ray. We are streaming on Twitch as well today. Oh, Lord, I haven't told Moslab. Good Lord. Let me just tell Moslab a couple of seconds. I feel a bit weird telling him, because sometimes I feel like I'm saying, oi, I'm streaming. Get yourself down here. When obviously I'm not. I'm saying, if you're available. He knows that, though. He's no fool, is he? Oh, my mouse. Just press. Yeah, both my mouse buttons are failing me. Okay. I have to really hit them hard. Well, that's Moslab told. Manny Moo! Manny Moo! Manny Moo. That reminds me to get the grift on. Thank you very much, John. Yes, our Pizzle. That's the thing. Oh, Rags is here on the lurk. Hello, Sally. Hello, Willow. Thank you, Manny Moo. Let me just get that all sorted. I've just got to... All the links are in the description. Entropy. Subscribe Star is a monthly thing, but you can do one-offs. My Substack, which is my writing, you can get that for free. My Telegram, which is just free, obviously. my Twitch, my Odyssey. Good Lord. I remember the glory days when it was like, this is my YouTube account. But let me just get this cranked up. It'll take about, I don't know, 20 minutes with my current mouse action. No, it seems to be working. Sometimes it just sort of fires. I press it once and it sort of fires off about 30 times. And that has consequences in the world of computing. Right. So thank you, John. That's appreciated. All right. So all that's in there. Super chat is the $ under the chat down there. Scrubs Mantis. Feel free to join in. It's all about the knuckle. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. That's your Scrubs Mantis. So that's down there. Hang on a minute. Do I sense an Alan Taylor? Morning, Alan. Hi. Nice to see you. Thank you very much. You got the weekend off or you grafting? Nice one, Alan. Insanely generous support to this channel. And without financial support, there's no channel. I've always said that. I can't justify taking time off work without, you know, again, I say every day, I don't expect to get rich, but a few quid's handy. And the likes of Alan and Manny Moo there and a few others keep the channel alive. Thank you very much. You can also donate via Entropy. Now, if it's a big amount, like yesterday, I had a big one come in late. Entropy is better because otherwise you're giving YouTube like 20 quid. And it's like, I don't want you to. I don't like them that much. There's the Entropy link in the chat. But it's also down there. See, look, I don't know what's going on here. Right. I've got a few things to watch. I've got Ella Chrissy, I nearly... Was it you? No, it wasn't you that wrote to me. Yeah, I will have it on occasionally, but if it's 38, no. Oh no, without a doubt, Ian, I watched some of it last night as well. I don't tend to go in the chat because there's a lot of scrubs there, and I feel it sometimes takes emphasis away from the man. He is a legend. He's a lovely bloke, and he handled that. He handled David Pakman so well. What an incredible! For people who don't know this, we talked about it yesterday. Jimmy from Philly is quite a recent scrub. He set up a channel on my advice, of course. He wrote. I offered him some advice last night, and he emailed me today, and we're going to have a Skype or something next week and help him out a little bit with some of the things you need to know. But David Pakman got him on his channel because he thought he was going to make a fool of him, got a psychiatrist on. The psychiatrist just absolutely loved Jimmy, was convinced by Jimmy's convincing answers, and he's a very interesting bloke, and it'll be a great channel. And I think he got about 300 subscribers from Pakman's channel, which is weird unless people hate watch Pakman. Because if you're a Pakman fan, you're not a Jimmy from Philly fan. So one or two things have happened. There's people hate watch Pakman, or Jimmy was just so charismatic and interesting, they thought, I need some more of that. And so Jimmy's up to about 600 subscribers now, which is lovely, because when he gets to 1,000, I think he can monetize his channel. But it's not always that simple. Sometimes YouTube just say no. I'm not sure if he knows that. Campbell wants a link. You weren't asking me to wear your hat. Oh, no, it wasn't your email. No, I thought that. A link to Jimmy's channel. Yeah, sure, I'll sort that out. I put it in here yesterday, but understandably, people weren't here. Hang on. Jimmy from Philly White. There you go. Got it. I mean, he's had quite the life. He's had quite the life. Right, so this is the link to Jimmy's actual channel, and that now I'll you want the one. Well, here's the funny thing: David Pakman took the video down because it backfired. It backfired. He what's my bloody? He wanted to humiliate Jimmy. He wanted this psychiatrist to expose him and make him look like some alcoholic drug addict whose mother traumatized him. The psychiatrist was actually all right. I mean, he was a bit hack. At one point, he went, "Do you think perhaps you're gay?" And I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake." And then Jimmy went, "No." He said, "I don't find a hairy bloke's ass attractive." I've got it though. I've got the link. So Pakman took it down because David Pakman didn't get a word in edgeways. It was basically just the shrink and Jimmy for about an hour and a half, and you could see Pakman just there, sort of thinking, "This isn't what I wanted." It based the whole project, Pakman's project, right? Because Jimmy has been a caller on his channel for like a year or something. The whole project was to humiliate Jimmy and make a Trump supporter, make a Bo Jiden criticizer look like a typical, like the media present them, homophobic, racist, out of control. And it didn't. What it made him look like was a reasonable, interesting, honest, and critically aware person. And it was like brilliant. And the shrink was part of that. Pakman's wingman done him right up. So I've got a link to that now, but Pakman took it down. But the shrink didn't. The shrink uploaded it onto his channel. That's how good it was. The shrink thought, well, hang on a minute. Oh, sorry, my mouse is... I was going to go... I'll get a new mouse over the weekend. So here's the actual video. I mean, there you go. So that's the one. I mean, don't go watching it now, please. There's that. Right, so I can stop that. Yeah, it was a really peculiar turnout. I won't read it out, Raymond, but I will. I've put it on the screen. Chip's in, is she? Hello, Ian. How you getting on, Ian? That's like, what, 3 or 4 days now? I hope you're well, mate. Silly thing to say. I know you're not, but I hope you're holding tight. And I hope you're doing well, Jip. Bedded up in hospital. Good. And this is life. Jip, sub Jimmy. Good one. That's excellent. Oh, yeah, the boy John has got a channel. Shared that link on here. Yeah, absolutely. Likewise. Been there. Not that one. That one. They've got to be now. They've got to be. I have seen Mark Dice walking up and down the beachfront. I don't know where. Cali somewhere. Cali. As if I've ever said Cali. Cali. And he interviews people and they're like... most of them are, recall Gavin Newsom, fuck Bo Jiden. Alan, that's very generous of you. Now I haven't got an excuse. I can't go now. I can't go today. They're closed, but I will get one because these two, they don't work. I don't know why I haven't bought one. I'll tell you what, Alan, from when I get it, we'll name the new mouse Alan. And I'll put a sticker on it. Alan. My dad's name was Alan. Alan. It wasn't Alan. Alan. was a very famous escape artist. He used to have a shop next to the Bonington Hotel I wonder if there's anything of him on YouTube. He used to have a shop on Southampton Row, Alan Allen. Let's see if he was a little, very small, very short bloke. And I used to go up to London when I was about 10 years old on my own, on the old Red Bus Rover tickets, which were like 60 pence, took 3 hours. Dartford to Woolwich, Woolwich to central London, going all round, literally and figuratively, went all round the houses, dropping people off. It was like, oh Lord. But for 60p, I had a pound a week pocket money. So I'd get the 60p Red Bus Rover that would get me to central London, and then 40p to buy an apple or something that would get me through the whole day. But occasionally I'd find a bit of money or steal something. It was easy back in the day, grab a sandwich. That's very kind of you, Keys to the Kingdom. A little oil for the wheels. Lovely. You know, this isn't my earner, but it exactly that sums it up. It's a pleasure. Thank you, Keys to the Kingdom. Hello, Mark. Hello, Lomax. Yes, it is a bizarre tangent, and I think, to be honest with you, Alan Allen is I found some footage of him. I was about to say he was pre-internet, but I've just found some footage of Alan Allen this is from 1970. I've never seen this, but his magic shop was called Alan Allen's, right? Next to the Bonington Hotel, Southampton Row. So what I'd do, I'd get off the bus at Trafalgar Square. First stop, Davenport's, which was in the underground, Charing Cross Underground, still there today. Then I'd go to International Magic on Clerkenwell, walking all between these. They ain't that far though. And then I'd walk up to Alan Allen's. And Alan Allen's, I'd stay there all day, that anemic, gaunt, skint, never buying anything. And there was a magician in there called Michael Vincent, who's a card and coin conjurer. And Ed just showed me tricks all day and teach me how to do it, which, you know, for a 10-year-old kid and pre-internet, that, you know, I had the books. I had, what was it, the Royal Road to Card Magic, and there's another classic that I can't remember offhand. But, you know, you've got little child's tiny hands and they're like, crimp the card. And I'm like, But to have someone show you, and I'd spend 6 or 7 hours in that shop. And yeah, it was wonderful. And I've just found an Alan Allen video because he was an escape artist for a living. Let's have a little look at it. I mean, it looks lovely. 1970. I don't know where it is. I don't know what part of the world it's shot in. Oh, come on, mouse. Come on, Alan. This one's not called Alan. Right. We've got there. So let's have a look at Alan Allen doing an escape. It's only a couple of minutes. This channel is absurd. Here we go. Oh, I was expecting some bloke going, here we are, Alan Allen, performing a wondrous escape attempt. Will he survive?
De nombreux regards étaient tournés vers le beffroi de Lille. Bien que le goût de faire le badaud ait un peu disparu, 1000 à 1500 personnes étaient venues voir les prouesses d'Alan Allen, roi de l'évasion.
I mean, isn't it amazing that this drew a crowd? Just hanging upside down on a crane in a straitjacket.
Dont on avait annoncé la sensationnelle tentative. Il était 13h05 lorsque
That's him. That is him. I only knew him when he was about 60, but that is about how tall he was, and that I can't say for sure that's him, but that certainly looks like a younger version of Alan Allen. But maybe if he's there, why ain't he up on that crane?
Par les pieds au bout d'un filin,
maybe that was shot before. No, that is him. Look, told ya.
Alan Allan, qui s'entretient ici avec Monsieur Richou, secrétaire général de la mairie, fait actuellement partie.
Beautiful language, French. Sounds beautiful. I've had the pleasure of some sexy times with some French ladies, and good Lord. Hello, Moslab.
De la troupe du cirque Amar, où chaque soir, il renouvelle son exploit d'évasion. Solidement enfermé dans une camisole de force, andin, parce que c'est la mode, devait-il commenter sans se départir de son humour britannique.
Oh, a little bit of petrol. So he's there. I imagine they're going to set light to that. Oh, God, what are we going to do?
Alan, qui a 40 ans.
Oh, hang on a minute. We've got translation. Keep it up, Lumi, can you? That's amazing. Yeah, good to see you, Moslab. I was just saying when I emailed you, I don't email, as you know, I don't email you to say, oh, we're streaming, where are you? I email you just to let you know, as you know. Yeah, Lumi, if you can just drop in some, key relevant details, that would be much appreciatio. Here we go.
Mesure 5 pieds 1/2 inch et pèse 50 kilos, a mis au point son numéro depuis une douzaine d'années. Il a repris en l'améliorant un numéro d'Houdini, mort en 1927, au cours d'une expérience au Music Hall. Vous l'avez déjà vu dans les coulisses de l'exploit, mais chaque spectateur ne pouvait se départir d'une certaine angoisse au cours des préparatifs.
Lumi, if it's hassle, mate, it's no dramas. I mean, we can see what's going on. I was just impressed that you managed to translate it. Hello, Garlic Gorilla. Are you new in these parts? Nice to see you, either way.
Corde, sans aucun filin d'acier, précisons-le, à laquelle on allait mettre le feu.
That is, oh wow, that is high though. I've got to give him that. Yeah, Lumi, don't waste your time, mate. I think
grue hydraulique,
quite apparent what's
le long
happening.
de la paroi, sa frêle silhouette se détachant sur un magnifique ciel bleu. Sa dernière évasion avait eu lieu il y a un mois à Lyon. Mais aujourd'hui,
I mean, that can go wrong, let's be honest.
Établi il y a 2 ans à Durban, en Afrique du Sud, se libérait en moins de 2 minutes 59.
Yeah, fuck that. I'd have loved to have seen that.
Se tortillant dans le vide, Alan Allan, sous les yeux de la foule, est parvenu à se dégager en 2 minutes 4 secondes. Il a donc très largement battu son record.
2 minutes 5 seconds. And now he's going to do some parkour. Anyone want to buy a jacket? $5. Hurry up, crane driver!
Le voilà qui va redescendre, tandis que la corde continue de se construire.
Hurry up!
Le tour n'a pas duré plus de 3 minutes 30, mais comme pour la magie, qui fut la première activité du contorsionniste, le suspense a été complet. Le miracle accompli a stupéfié la foule. Il n'a d'ailleurs pas ménagé ses félicitations à la
He managed to get out of the straitjacket that he designed to get out of. I didn't mean to do him up at the end. No, it was here's what happened. I said my dad's name was Alan, because I was talking to Alan. And then I said, not Alan. And Alan used to have a magic shop in London. And I used to go and see him. That was quite nice. I'd never seen him perform. I think I might go down that rabbit hole after work. But there was Alan. How lovely. Check my entropy. Right. Okay. So I have actually got some videos. I mean, just before I put in the description, I haven't prepared anything, but at the last minute I thought, no, come on, make some effort. Just start the video a bit later. And I've got some interesting clips. I watched a video yesterday where they'd got a couple of mice and they'd injected one with this thing that stops you aging. And they got these twin mice, and one of them has got old and the other one hasn't. I mean, regardless of how unpleasant a future that proposes, I felt sorry for these brothers. Imagine having a twin brother and being born and going, hey, we're twins. Me and you are twins. Imagine. And then watching your brother get old and you're not. It reminded me of that bit in Highlander where he loves his woman so much, and they've got that idyllic life with goats and geese and a castle. And she gets old, and he's like, "Oh, my bonny Heather." Sorry, Ian, I didn't mean to piss all over your country's accent. And I just, as a kid, when I watched Highlander, I thought, imagine being in love with someone who gets old and you don't. Oh, my bonny Heather. I tried it again and it was even worse. But it'd be amazing, wouldn't it? I don't think so. I think mortality is what gives life value. If you lived forever, what's the point of doing anything? There's no value to it. Well, that's an odd angle mouse cat. I don't understand. I've seen the film. I know he's got a little mouse as a friend, but did he sing "Who Wants to Live Forever"? Right, let's go to a clip. Now, this one, I imagine many musicians in the chat. Hello, Thomas. Right, let's see how Jip's getting on. Yeah. Yeah, it's awful what's happening to your country. It's awful. It's awful. I mean, it's awful what's happened to England, but what's bizarre about it is it's already happened to England, but you see the Scottish government organising it. They're planning it. They've seen what's happened to England. They've seen all the problems, and they've gone, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that to Scotland. It's like, what? Why? What? But it does still make me laugh that they've got nationalist in the name of their party. I bet they hate it. I bet they hate it. Yeah, I can imagine. Jip's been in hospital for 11 days. Bless you, darling. Have you got people coming to visit you, or aren't you allowed visitors? If you're not, I'm sure we could find a scrub to come and visit you. Let us know. Or maybe you don't want visitors, but no scrub has to go through anything alone, even if it's video chats or whatever. We've got enough people to sort things out, I'm sure. Oh, bit of news. Devon Tracy's coming on. Next guest is Atheism is Unstoppable. Spoke to him. He's all up for it. And the last time he came on, it was an absolute cracker, if you remember rightly. Oh, what? You can't have visitors because of COVID. You're not allowed TV either because of COVID. Oh, God. So it sounds to me like you've snuck an iPhone or something in. David, I know my best friend lives in Patong, my spiritual home. And he said to me, it's just dying. They done this thing called the sand bucket or the sand box to try and encourage people to go to Phuket. But you're not allowed to drink alcohol and everything's closed. Well, that sounds like a fun holiday. I have faith that it'll all come back to life. I really have faith. Because people just will say, in the end, people will say, no, I'm too hungry. I'm too hungry. I'm opening the shop. And if everyone does it, yes, Stephen, it'll be brilliant. Did you see the last one? Great chat. He's a lovely bloke. He is a divisive character, but I've always got on with him. Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, I've just started to see a few. There was a little restaurant around the corner. This Cambodian family, 6 kids, mother, father, grandmother, grandfather, and they had a little restaurant. Just it's a home kitchen, but they put a few chairs out, not a lot, 3 or 4 tables, but it was enough for them to, so that they could eat. And I went out there this morning. They've gone. They've just gone, and I'm starting to see. Having said that, because Cambodia is so well placed with its average age and plenty of other things, we'll get through this here. I just know we will, because there's money being made in Cambodia. It's the next big Asian success story. And that is not me being just telling you that. I've done the market research. Economists are saying this because of its situation and because of there's loads of reasons why it's placed to be the next big Asian success story. And the construction work here, I mean, while Patong is crumbling, there's skyscrapers going up here. In 5 or 10 years, Phnom Penh will look like Tokyo. Not all of Tokyo and not that size, but it will feel like it when you're on the ground level. Hello, Jimmy. Jimmy, I spoke again about your appearance on the Pacman show. I linked to your channel. You got a few more subs. And I linked to the Shrinks channel because Pacman took it down, didn't he? Because he got backhanded because it went wrong for him. So you keep riding your 60-inch mower. I don't know what that is. You cutting the grass or something? And don't forget, leave those whippets alone. Cheers, Jimmy. Thanks for the donation. Nice to see you, man. I was singing your praises. I thought you were fantastic. You were fantastic on that thing. And not just because you didn't fight him, you were vulnerable. And when men are vulnerable, they're strong. You know, you watch, one of the interesting things about the Peaky Blinders is when the boss shows vulnerability. And it's in the 48 rules of power or whatever it is. You don't always need to show strength because you can acquire strength through showing vulnerability. And I just thought you nailed it, Jimmy. I was just so impressed. So yeah, I've been singing your praises again. I might have to put a stop to it. Mrs. Me in it. Good bless you. Height. I'm meant to be working, filing shit. You're a very naughty man, but I like you and it's Friday. Well, I'm meant to be working too. And I've got a funny feeling some of the people who work at the company will be listening to this thinking, why am I working and he's just gibbering? But I was up early grafting and I'll be grafting till about 2 o'clock in the morning. This is my lunch break and I'll do with it what the hell has happened here? It's not good. The mouse action's not good. I don't mean your other half. I mean my mouse. You know, Alan. I love scrubisms, how they come out. What, the hospital? Yeah, I can't imagine what it must be like. I really feel for you, and it's. I hope you at least get a little bit of light relief from the glorious House of Scrubs. Oh, they done that, did they? I can't see the Scottish people going for that, though. Can you, Ian? I can't see them going for that. I don't know. Yes, Hayden. But it takes people. It takes the people to agree. And I've got a funny feeling. I mean, look, I've already been offered on the dark web. There's plenty of vax passports going about. Anyway, this first clip, I'm sure most musicians would have already seen it. Yeah, it was. All right, steady on. Oh, that's lovely, Jip. I mean, you know, I know it's only an hour here and there, but that must be awful for you at the moment to be in hospital. Yeah, that makes no sense at all, does it? You can't have TV because of COVID. Ah, it comes through the cathode ray, does it now? Fucking hell. Oh, excuse me, English. Is nobody safe? Right. Now, I'm sure many musicians will have seen this next clip. It's only a minute long. Now, a metronome, right? A metronome is a little object that keeps time. You can set the time on it, and it's got a pendulum. So it goes tick, 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 tick. And so if you find out the speed of a song you're trying to learn, or you're writing a song and you want it at a certain speed, it's like the old version of a click track. Like now they'll use a click track. So if you're playing along and recording on Pro Tools or Logic or something, it's going to be going tick, 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 and you're like gang, 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 gang. That's what a metronome's for. Tick, 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 tick. But the one job a metronome has to do is keep time. A metronome is no good if it goes out of time. If it goes tick, 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 you know, the one job it has to do, it's failed at, right? So if you get a load of metronomes and set them all off and start them at different times, so you've got one going tick, 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 and then another one going tick, 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 tick. You'd think they'd stay like that. Check out this video. Now, I am an artistic, creative person. My maths and physics, what I know about maths and physics, you could write on the back of a postage stamp. So I find this stuff doubly fascinating because I haven't got a Danny LaRue. What's going on? This is like magic to me. And I think it was Arthur C. Clarke. There you go, a little bit of sci-fi for you, children. I think it was Arthur C. Clarke that said, any suitably advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. And that is what this sort of malarkey is like for me. So we've got 4 metronomes all set at the same speed, right? That's important. Check it out. It's 1 minute and 9 seconds. Now pay attention. Pay attention. 1 minute, 9 seconds. So they're all out of sync, right? Oh, what's happening now? Oh. Something's happening. Well, 4 of them, now 5 of them are all going together. Yes, it's because it's on the can things. Yes. But that will work however many metronomes you use. Marzipan says it's to do with angular velocity and momentum. Now, yeah, I'm not arguing that, but isn't that amazing? I was mind blown. And it happens in nature. I have witnessed with my own eyes. Have you ever seen a firefly? A firefly, it has like, I think it's like, I don't know if it's a chemical or electricity, but I've held one and watched its back glowing green. Now check this out. I've seen a tree full of them. And at a certain time in the evening, they all start setting off their fire. And it's like all different. Because I think they're looking for a mate who's got the best, who's got the best light show. And like it's like and then after about a minute, about 1,000 fireflies are all going. They've all synchronized. It's incredible. And you're like, well, hang on a minute. How are they talking to each other? John, no, you're going too slow, mate. And you, oi, Alan over there. That slow up a bit, Peter. No, you're all right. Have a word with that fella over there. Well, look at that. Come on. And then it's just flash, flash, flash. Not like it was a minute before. It's quite exceptional synchronization. Oh, I thought you might enjoy that. It's quite cool, isn't it? Yes, that's another example. Oh, by the way, Lumi's Substack put out a poem this morning. I got it in my email. Lovely little poem. I don't mean little as in a pejorative. It's just short, and it's like being a kid and going down the beach. Really lovely, lovely, lovely little poem. Yes, that happens as well. You're at the end of a show, and I've had it happen to me. I have been there, right? So I've finished an hour-long Edinburgh show, right? 300 people in the crowd, give or take 150, right? And when I've finished, and I've just sort of gone, well, there you go. I can't top that ending. I hope you enjoyed the show, and everyone, hey, just random clapping. Because that's what clapping is. And I sort of taking a bow and all that. And then, while I'm picking up my suit jacket and waistcoat that came off during the show because I was getting hot, and all the other shit and mess I've made while I've done my show, that clapping that was all random is now, I heard it starting to synchronize. And then they're all in sync. And now they're all in sync. It sounds like they want an encore. And then, of course, because they're realizing they're all in sync, more. And I was thinking, hang on, how am I meant to make you laugh when you've just blown my mind by synchronizing your clapping? And that's actually what I said, and ruined the show by spending 20 minutes talking about that. Not the best encore. Got another one for you. It's only a minute long. This is a unblock Schrodinger's Gaffney. We've got another block, have we? Good Lord. I'll try. I haven't seen him here for a while, I must admit. And he was like OG Scrub every stream. This is going to be tricky with my mouse, but I'll try it. Come on. If you're watching, Gaff, sorry, mate. We've had this happen to loads of people, and I don't know why. I think it's because when you choose to block someone, it moves up and the person underneath gets blocked. But I should be able to find you. If you are blocked, maybe YouTube have blocked you, but let's see. Hang on. Control F. Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely blocked. Shocking. But I always worry because it could be a snide account. Gaffney, if you're watching, try and say something in the chat now. I mean, I don't know whether it will have to, it might have to start again before you can come back in the chat, but I've certainly just unblocked you. Yeah, hello, mate. Massive apologies. We've had this with a few people. Good to see you, and it's a sincere apology. We don't know why it's happening. I've only blocked about 30 people, and I looked when I went to my block when the first person said, "I think you've blocked me." I had a look at it and it said, would you like to see 150 more? I was like, what the fuck? I haven't blocked 150 people. So I might have to go through that later tonight and try and it's tricky though, because there's loads of duplicates because people made fake accounts to have a hell of a laugh. Hello, Charlie. To have an hell of a laugh coming in here pretending to be someone else. That's how they spent their day. Right. We've got Gaff back on the firm. I've got another little video for you. This one is slightly different. Moslab's been sleep blocking. So yeah, and you've been accidentally lurking, but that's not you. You contribute to the chat. Right. Hello, Bertie. Right. Okay. Oh, good Lord. See, look, I nearly just closed down StreamYard. Yeah, me too, Adele. I spoke to my mother and I explained that to her. No, I can't imagine that. I can't imagine it. I think it's a problem with the system. Right, a little video. Again, it's only a minute and a half. Slightly different, but sort of in the same vein. I'm pretty sure some of you would have seen this one. It went around the internet a few years ago, but it's definitely worth a watch. It's more kind of physics and maths. So check this out. Pendulum waves. Bit low on audience there, to be honest. I've done gigs like that. So, bit of wood. Set them all off at the same time. And watch this. Wow. And you think there's still a pattern now. It looks like it's going round. Then it looks like it's a bit random. Then it isn't random. Then it's complete chaos. Then it's that. You're like, what? It looks like chaos again. Look at that. Look at that. It's like a double DNA helix. And then, oh, just when you thought it was over, absolutely spectacular. And they're still at it. They're still playing patterns. You'd have thought they'd have had enough. Hello, John. It is sweet, isn't it? It's incredible. And then back to the snaking. And like I said at the beginning, because I have absolutely no understanding. No, look, it's still at it. What? Oh, calm yourself down. Because I have no understanding. You know what, Mark? That is exactly where I am with it. There you go. That was that. Because I have absolutely no understanding of that, and I mean none, it's like magic to me. Oh yes, Lomax, I have seen the ferrofluids. I made some once. They weren't as good as the internet ones, but they did work. It's just oil and iron filings. Well, Moslab, have you ever heard of cricket? Right, we've got a few minutes left because I've got to do some work. There's people waiting on me. It's weird to think that, isn't it? This is yeah, me too, Gaffney. That's the old light is a wave and the other one. Right, this one I've saved the best for last. This isn't the last one. This is the second to last one. Again, this is about 50 seconds because I cut out all the bullshit in advance. But check this one out. This is just a little bit interesting. That's it. It's waves and particles. There you go. Lomax says, look up quantum locking. I will do, but not on this stream because I've got to get back to work shortly. Right. So this one's just a little bit interesting. This hasn't got the visual quality of the last ones, but it's still rather interesting. Boggins is in the chat. Hello, Boggins. Obviously, let me know if you ain't up for that. I don't want you to come here every time and think, oh, Boggins. So, which ball bearing would go faster? Oh, sorry, I don't know if I got the audio on. Not that it would matter. It's hardly an audio-heavy video. So, like I say, I've cut this is about 50 seconds, but check it out.
So we'll put the two balls at the top.
Two ball bearings, look.
My fingers don't somehow
straight and wavy.
affect the way things are released.
They're the options.
And if I release the pencil,
how bizarre.
The slope goes much faster because I believe that the greater acceleration at the...
Let's just watch it again because this chat is dull. So you've got one the one on the left, the wavy one, is actually further to travel. That's a longer piece of wood. Just because it's wavy, that's further. And it has to go uphill. I know it goes downhill, but it also has to go uphill. But I'll let it play this time because he explains why. Hello, that weren't meant to happen. Imagine I was picking my nose or something. Bloody mouse. That's more like it. Let's try again.
At the top, I'll hold them with the pencil so my fingers don't somehow affect the way things are released. And if I release the pencil, the one on the curvy slope goes much faster, because I believe that the greater acceleration at the steep point overcomes and exceeds the extra distance and having to go up this hill and that hill that you might think would slow it down.
Yeah, but Lumi, the thing is, oh, come on, mouse. The thing is, if they were to cancel each other out, that bit of wood is longer. So if they were to cancel each other out, it would be a longer bit of wood, and then it would be slower because it would be longer. So they don't cancel each other out. The downhill, the curve down, allows the ball bearing to accelerate faster, and then the uphill doesn't take the acceleration away from it. It takes a bit of it, but not all of it. It doesn't cancel it. It cancels a bit of it. Maybe that's what you meant. But if it cancelled it out, it would still take longer because it's a longer bit of wood. If you're going like that and you open that out, it's going to be longer. Anyway, I've saved the best to last. And this is a very popular channel. I'm sure a lot of you will have seen this, but it's very good. It blows my mind. I'm going to show you about 3 minutes of it. It's from Veritasium's channel. He's a lovely bloke, very intelligent, makes some cracking videos. But this one out of all of them blew my mind. So let's have a little look at this. It's an optical illusion that it's a 3D optical illusion. So that, can you see at the bottom? Can you see my mouse? See that there? So it's on a wire. It's being suspended, not suspended, sorry, the opposite of that. It's being held up by a wire and it turns. So just, what's the word? Trust me that this is worth watching because it goes a little bit further. So we'll probably watch about 3 minutes. I don't want to just nick his content, but I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Oi, Wookie, shush. Shush, shush, Pizzle. It's still worth, thank you, Lomax. That's all, that's enough, right? So we've got to start again because the mouse screwed up. Fucking thing. Tomorrow for sure, I will go and buy Alan. Right, come on. Here we go.
This is the first part of a 3-part illusion. What do you see? Well, there's a window and it's turning, except it stops and reverses direction. So the window is oscillating back and forth. That's what most people see when they look at this illusion, except that's not what the window's actually doing. It's on this turntable and it is rotating continuously. This is known as the Ames window illusion, and I saw it on an old Australian TV program called The Curiosity Show.
Come on, mouse. So basically, and some people can't see it, by the way. This doesn't work on everyone, but it looks like it was going like that and then going back, didn't it? It looked like it was going like that and then going back, but it ain't. It's just going round and round and round. It's not going side to side. But it gets even better because he puts an object on it. to try and show you that it's going round and round. But rather than to prove that it's going round and round, your reality is about to get smashed to pieces. I promise you. If you haven't seen it, prepare thyself. This is like acid. This is bizarre. Here we go.
And I was curious. So in this video, I'm going to dig deeper into this illusion than anyone has before. You know, the window itself is not a rectangle, but a trapezoid. You can see this side here is much shorter than this side over here. And that is essential to the illusion. Also,
right, this geezer spends 15 minutes explaining how this works, right? I've watched it about 10 times. I haven't got a Danny LaRue. To this day, I just think he's lying. I think it's magic.
essential. It is shaded to make it look 3D, but it's actually just a two-dimensional card with the same image on both sides. So now that you know exactly what this object looks like and what it's doing, can you correctly perceive the rotation rather than the oscillation?
Still looks like it's going back.
I still can't. It still looks to my brain like this window is going back and forth.
And now it's going back.
Okay, here's an idea. I'm going to attach this Rubik's Cube
Right, this is the
to
killer.
the short side of the trapezoid so we
This
can
is
keep track of it
amazing.
as it goes around. You ready?
Please don't shut me down, YouTube, because this is incredible. So this is going to help you understand
Okay, the Rubik's
right?
Cube is going around. Everything seems normal.
Oh. What?
But now, what is that?
Ah!
It looks like the Rubik's Cube is continuing to go around, but the window is oscillating back and forth. There goes the Rubik's Cube around the back. I don't even know what's happening.
This is the bit that gets me when it goes here. Look.
Whoa! Look at that! It looks like the Rubik's Cube is out drifting by itself out in front of the whole illusion. What is happening? Okay, new plan. I'm going to take off the Rubik's Cube and I'm going to put a ruler right through the middle of the window.
I wasn't going to show it this far,
and
but
so we can't possibly be
this one.
fooled by the illusion, right?
Right.
Okay, here we go.
Right, that's got to give it
Okay,
away.
the ruler is rotating around. But wait, now the window is going backwards. Whoa! Whoa! The ruler is going through the window. It is doing things which I know are physically impossible, but that is how my brain is seeing it. Look, here we go again. The ruler is turning around with the window, but right about here, the window starts going backwards, but the ruler keeps coming. What is even, like, how is this possible? This doesn't make any sense. But that is the way my brain interprets this.
And that is last point there is the kicker. That's what you take from that. Our brains, they look for patterns. They look for things. When they don't understand something, they can't just give you nothing. They can't just go, nah, and show you nothing. So they try and interpret it as best they can. But that example is better than your brain. So your brain just almost sort of gives up and just says, I'm gonna show you it in a way that is outside of the laws of reality, because I haven't got any other options. That's your brain saying, I haven't got any other options. I can't show you what's happening because I can't tell. Now, transfer that to your everyday life. Transfer that out of seeing things and just thinking things. You know, have you ever had this? Give me a 1 in the chat, right? Not yet, because that would be ridiculous. Give me a 1 in the chat if you've ever had this, where you're having not an argument, but a debate with a mate, and it's getting a bit heated. And you say something and your mate disagrees with you and you say, no, you're wrong. I'm 100% right about it. And then your mate says, yeah, but I'm 100% right. I know this. I've looked at it many times. And you are convinced you're right. And then your mate goes, well, go on, let's look it up. And you look it up and you're wrong. but you were convinced that you knew it. You were convinced. And I've been called out on that when I was a younger man. I got called out like that so many times that I taught myself. There you go, loads of ones, amazing. I've taught myself to never be 100% about something. If I've lost money with it, I've bet people, oh, you know that actress in that movie, so-and-so, and I go, no, that ain't who it is. No, it's so-and-so. And my mate Andy, I know we were in the Polish cafe on Old Compton Street, and I said, I'll bet you 20 quid. And he went, yeah, done. I went, sweet, that's a quick 20 quid. Got my phone out, he was right. And I was like, shit. So now I will never be 100%. And my best mate, Mumford, when we have debates, which is a lot of the time, I mean, we're not talking at the moment, he's digital detoxing. I'm getting a bit concerned he ain't going to come back. But when we have debates and I think I'm right, I'll say to him, I'm not 100%, but if I was asked, I'd say so-and-so. And that is, I think, it's a weird contradiction because it's more sophisticated thinking to admit that you might be wrong, because we remember things and we remember them incorrectly. Our memories can be at fault. So if there's any lesson from today's video, it's that. Never trust yourself, never trust your brain 100%, because there's always the opportunity. There's always a chance you could be wrong. That's quite an amazing illusion, isn't it? You can find that on Veritasium if you just type in the illusion only some people can see. Because some people can look at that. This is the weird thing. Some people can look at that and they see it just as a bit of paper going round in circles. Really. I mean, I think it's something like 5% of the population. And maybe that makes them more intelligent. Maybe it makes their life boring. I don't know. People, it's been an absolute pleasure knocking out this stream on my lunch break. I've got to get back to work now. I've got to get some food in. Or am I going to make something? I can't have prawn fried rice again. That's 3 days on the trot. I think I've got a bit of steak in the fridge. I'll knock that up with some asparagus and mashed potato, I think. Thank you, Rags and Moslab, for moderating. Thank you, the few people that donated. Thank you for everyone who joined in the chat. Thank you to the lurkers and the most delightfuls. Muchos appreciato. Marcus Unrealius has just dropped an entropy. What an absolute saviour. That gets on the screen, Marcus, because you've got a rather long message with it. So let's just have a look at that. I just think it's, oh, come on, mouse. I just think it's fair that entropies get a bit of screen time. Where are we? Oh, have I gone? Oh, I've only, what's happening? New mouse tomorrow. 100% new mouse tomorrow. This is driving me crazy. I thought I'd gone then. And there was a good chance I had. Marcus says this. Thank you for that, Marcus. He says, hello, Chris, and all you lovely scrubs. Watched the Bearing stream on catch up yesterday, mate. Good vid. Great acting. Here's a lady for the graft. Happy Friday, everyone. Scrubs rising. Nice one, Marcus. Muchos appreciatos. I know you haven't done Mexican lessons, but I'm introducing it slowly. Thank you, Alan. Very kind. You really are very generous with your donations. Have you got the weekend off, Alan? I asked you earlier, but I didn't see your answer. I was too busy tripping out to Rubik's Cubes, going through Zindos. Right, okay. I've got to do some work. But it is Friday, people. Let's remember. Why can't I get rid of that screen? This is hard graft trying to do this with this mouse. Right, we're good. It is Friday, people. I know a lot of you. You're all right, mate. It was a lovely poem. I read it first thing this morning. Oh, Alan, absolutely beautiful. Wonderful. 4 days off. Oh, I'd love that. Boggins has dropped a donation. You'll have to let me know if you're all right with that. That time when someone organised a mass prayer session to bring peace to the Middle East and it actually worked. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'll look into it. I don't know whether you're having me on or something, but I'll look into it. Cheers, everyone. See you next time. Peace. Cheers, Baggins. That's really appreciated. Does anyone else know about all that? Anyone else heard about a mass prayer session that called for peace in the Middle East? Moslab is at the county fair all weekend. Look at his life. Bloody hell. Okay, Boggins it is then. It's nice to have a nickname around here anyway. It makes you more, you're woven into the Scrubs tapestry once you've got a nickname. Well, you've already got a nickname, but now you've got two. Chrissy is who can get the last grift in. Oh, yeah. I like the idea, but I can't see that happening. Thank you, Chrissy. Fart and tay. Appreciated. Listen, people, it's Friday. That in itself is absolutely wonderful. So enjoy that. I hope you've got the weekend off. If you've got to go to work, then work it is. Alan's on to it. I'm going to play some music. I'm not getting involved in this one, but they will go on the screen, so you will see. People, I might stream later. I might put a video out. I need to put a video out. Girlfriend's coming over on Sunday, so there'll be I'll stream when she's here, but they'll be shorter and maybe just one a day. Yeah. Hang on, where's that one? Yeah, I'll just sit here letting them come in. No, there is a time limit because it'll be when the music ends. When the music's over, turn out the light, turn out the light, turn out the light. There you go. Full-time grafter, part-time grifter. There you go. That sums me up lovely. Take care, people. Oh, for right, now we've done it. Thank you, Moslab. Appreciated. Ta-da! Oh, no, not ta-da. It's music time. Go. Alan comes in with a sneaky 2. Cheers, Mousecat. These headphones are making this a lot easier. Once I get that mouse. You look after yourself, Chip. I know it can't be hard in there. Can't be easy. What? Can't be hard.
Everyone knows I'm gonna be the first man down. All my friends are sick of having
See you later, John.
around.
We've got one.
Nobody wants to give a buddy one last break.
I'll be buying another mouse tomorrow.
Can't go on, I've taken all a man can take.
I ain't filing paperwork, but I've got some marketing to do. Chrissy's gone in with a super sticker. She's after this one. See you later, Lizzie.
I'm going deep,
Yeah, I can see that.
underwater.
Cheers, Popeye.
Gonna make my grave
See you later, Kingdom.
underneath the wave.
Dance. Wow. How strange. Cheers, Rag. See you later, Willow. See you, Ben. Alan's dropped a risky 2. Scrub love to you, Alan. I think Chris is giving up. The real Vincent Griffin has come in with a late 2. Can I just say that I didn't suggest this game?
Warriors don't give up before the war begins.
Go on, Linda. You know where to go.
I get high just
And you,
to find the
Charlie.
mess I'm in.
It's great being able to talk when the
People
music's
get
on.
mad and people get sad, but at least they have a cause. I struggle to feel emotion I can really trust. I'm going
Alan's dropped in a late
deep
two.
down underwater.
Rags has got loads of pictures.
Underneath the
Nice one,
waves.
Will Raven. Good to see you. Alan's dropped a late two. Willow's come in with a 99. Well, it's a good game for me, but I'll be getting the shit slagged out of me later. Don't worry about that. Moslab's got a late 99. The music's nearly over. Rags is asking us to dance where. It's a TIG. It's the last riff. TLG, not a TIG. Adele Walker's taking a chance. See you later, Jimmy. I will see you as well. I'll be looking out for your streams. Cheers, Linda. Well, if you can laugh in hospital, something's working. The momentum is real. We're getting there. It's the last solo. Chris is coming in a late 199. Nice one, Kingdom. Marcus has dropped a big 550. Have a good one, everyone. Cheers for the lunchtime entertainment, Chris. When that music stops, the game is over. Alan is still winning. Mrs. Me in it's dropped to 5. She thinks it's going to be the last time. Swear. See you later, Pags. Mrs. Me in it's going to get it. She's claimed it. I bet those fingers are working hard. Nice one, Mrs. Mrs. Who are? There you go. Rags is asking them to shake their money makers. I think that's it. The real Vincent Griffin has come in and the music's nearly stopped. Oh my God, has Vincent got it? The music's still playing. This could be... It's still going to... It goes to the real Vincent Griffin. Oh, Alan, you were just short. You were just short. It had to be on the music. Appreciated. I didn't suggest that game. Can I just... That needs to be... It tickled me no end. But that one went to the real Vincent Griffin. Super chat race was absurd. All right, people, look, I will see you later. Real Raven has just dropped one in. Money bags. Look after yourself, people. Let the people you know who you love that you love them, because it's important and they need telling. That was funny. That was really good fun. I can't remember who suggested it, but nice one. I will see you later. Well, our pal, music was playing, but it wasn't the outro song. Come on, I have to have some rules and regulations. It's chaos around here. I will see you all later. Take care. Go on, get down your own end. Go on.